Pastor Adeboye, useless boy. Adeboye, Pastor Adeboye of Redeem. If na true say you talk, say more fast for 100 days for Nigeria, you are a stupid person.
Hello, great people. Fast rising TikToker, popularly called C King, has been arrested for abusing Pastor E.A. Adeboye, the general overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. C King called Pastor Adeboye a useless boy. He called him an idiot. He called him a stupid man. And in a moment, I'll leave you to hear from C King. I'll be playing you two different videos where he rain abuses on Pastor E.A. Adeboye. C King abused Pastor Adeboye because of his position on the state of the nation. You will recall that Adeboye said if not for prayer, dollar would have been worth 10,000 naira. And he also said allegedly that people need to pray and fast for Nigeria for 100 days. So this got C King infuriated and he rained heavy abuses on Pastor Adeboye. We'll be watching the video. Then when we come back, we'll be adopting the 69 approach, which is that whatever, if you and I are standing opposite each other, what you will see as 6 is what I will see as 9. So we'll be looking at it from the 6 perspective, and also we'll be looking at it from the 9 perspective. We'll be looking at it from both sides to look at what could have prompted C King and what is the inspiration behind Adeboye's assertion on state of the nation. We'll be doing this and a whole lot more on this short episode of Politics with Dr. Omosoladeji. Let's watch the videos of C King, then we come back for some great discussion. Let's watch it.
Pastor Adeboye, useless boy. The other day, I tell you, say shame they knock on your door. It is say I dey joke. Say the shame never they knock on your door like this. I tell you, I warn you, you know, yeah. During Jonathan, when Jonathan dey with the economy better pass this one like mad, you come outside though without your play card. Did they see your picture? You come outside, come dey protest. Now when una don bring down una corruption enter, you don bring down your jagaba enter now. You dey tell us say we need prayer for restoration. You say make we dey thank God, say dollar no enter 10k. You see say he be jobless and a useless person. Na evil person una be for this. Now I don tell una say una go receive am one after the other. This time I no need to dey shout again. I don shout pass. Now make I just dey here dey enjoy as una dey collect am. You no understand? You Nisu Adeboye Abigilok Borukwe. I'm outside. Let's party.
There you have it. You just watch popular TikToker C King. I look forward to your impression in the comment section. But I'm not done yet. I have another video for you. Watch this one. Watch it.
Ngbo Pastor Adeboye. I dey hear say you talk say make dem fast and pray for 100 days for Nigeria. Shey na true? Because this time I want dey ask. So if na true, say you talk am, say more fast for 100 days for Nigeria. You are a stupid person. If na true, say na you talk am. You no get sense. Adeboye, Pastor Adeboye of Redeem. If na true, say you talk, say more fast for 100 days for Nigeria. You are a stupid person. Yeah. For 100 days, I go take suffer back to back. Oh, you cool. If na true, say you talk am. Stupid idiot. If na true, say you talk am. Nonsense.
There you have it. You just watch another video of fast rising TikToker C King. Now, recall that I told you that we'll be adopting the 69 approach, which means that we'll be looking at it from two contrasting perspectives. Now, if two people stand and they are looking at 6, one will be seeing it as 6, the other person will be seeing it as 9. So let us look at it from two lenses, which is that of C King and that of Pastor E.A. Adeboye. First, I must say this, which is very important. To C King, it is wrong as a Yoruba boy, and I am a Yoruba man, and I know about the Yoruba culture very well. It is wrong for a 32-year-old boy to be calling a man that is over 70 years a useless boy. Let us be sincere with ourselves. Let's call it spade a spade. I'm still coming to the aspect of Pastor E.A. Adeboye, and that's why I said that please, if you must watch this video, make sure you watch it to the end. Don't just watch one side and leave. You can leave now if you want to go respectfully, but if you want to be part of this video, make sure you watch it to the end. Don't watch one side and leave, or leave halfway, so that you get my full perspective. Now, it is wrong to call Pastor Adeboye a useless boy, because C King will pass as his grandchild. In Yoruba culture, you cannot call a 70, even if Adeboye is not rich, if he's not influential, even if Adeboye is wearing rags, even if Adeboye is a nobody, and you, the 32-year-old boy, you have all the wealth in the world, it is culturally wrong to call Adeboye a useless boy, not to now talk of a situation whereby Adeboye is the general overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. Adeboye has congregation running into millions. Adeboye has made impact in life. Adeboye has, done a lot of remarkable things that seeking may not be able to achieve till he departs this world. So, based on that, it is wrong to just put on your cheap phone and just call a man that is over 70 years, to call him a useless boy, to call him a stupid man. That is not right, because seeking will pass as Adeboye's grandchild. Now, let us look at it from the other side, which is that people react differently to disappointment. Seeking may also be one of the greatest admirers of Pastor E. Adeboye. Sincerely, he may be one of his greatest admirers, but if you look at the conduct of Adeboye, sincerely, Seeking has a message. It's just that the way he's passing the message is wrong. Maybe by virtue of illiteracy, by virtue of disorientation, lack of exposure, he just lacks coordination. Seeking has a very strong message in the sense that you cannot tell people that, oh, protest is good during the days of Jonathan, but today you cannot come out and protest. You cannot condemn the Jonathan administration that dollar was less than 200 naira. Now dollar is over 1,500 naira. You are not saying anything. Rather than you to condemn the government, and if you can't condemn the government, rather than for you to keep quiet, you are now saying that if not for prayer, dollar would have hit to 1,000 naira. This is the same Adeboye of the Jonathan era. The same Adeboye is what we have now. So what have changed? So you cannot be of dual personality. You cannot be a great influencer and be confusing people. No, let people know where you stand. In the sense that if Seeking has been looking at Adeboye as a role model, and he protested during the era of Goodluck Jonathan, believing that the country is at its worst stage. Now that the country is the state of our economy is in absolute comatose, the same Adeboye that would have prompted Seeking to protest is now keeping quiet and now speaking from the other side of the mouth. So Seeking may have been reacting out of disappointment, because people react to disappointment differently. Be that as it may, it is not a ground for you to call a man that is over 70-year-old a useless boy. If we look at it, sincerely, Seeking has a message, a very credible message at that. It's just that he passed it very wrongly. He passed it in a very terrible manner, because let us look at it. Dollar, you are saying it should have sold for 10,000 naira. What kind of thing is that? That means that you are encouraging the bad governance that people are protesting against. Is it that you don't change naira to dollar? Is it that you don't do anything in dollar? Is it that you don't feel the pain of the people? Is it that you don't feel the pain of your congregation? Or is it that people are so religious that despite the bad economy, your tithe have not reduced? So because your tithe and offering in your church have not reduced, you don't know that the economy is is on a worse dimension at this point in time, like never before in the history of Nigeria. Now let us look at another point. During the Jonathan period, you protested. Now you cannot protest, and it's not that you cannot protest, you didn't keep quiet. You are still now speaking in support of those that prompted protests against former President Goodluck Jonathan when he was at the helm of affairs in Nigeria. So if we look at it very well, we cannot throw away the message that Seeking is trying to pass across. And let's just look at it. You said 100 days fast. People should fast for 100 days. During the days of Goodluck Jonathan, which is just years ago, why don't you stay on your lane to be praying and fasting? If you know that prayers can do all things, why did you come out to protest? So for me, I would tell Pastor Adeboye that with profound respect, sir, try and be consistent. And I would advise him that he should know that pulpit is different from politics. Again, pulpit is different from politics. If you belong to the pulpit, that means you are a pastor, or if you are an imam. You see, this religion, to be the head of a religion, you must have high moral ground. It is done with truthfulness. It is done with so much decorum. But politics is done with indecency. It is a game of lies. It is a game of deceit. It is a game of treachery. So you cannot belong to the pulpit and also want to be perfect in politics. No, because the two are like word and opposite. The criteria for pulpit, the criteria of belonging to the pulpit, if you bring it to politics, you will fail. And if you bring the features of being a normal politician in the realm of Nigeria, if you take it to the pulpit, definitely you find yourself in trouble with God. So Pastor Adeboye should please try to be consistent. Then King needs to learn courtesy. He needs to learn courtesy sincerely. And if you want to create content with sense. And I won't blame King. King is doing this thing because he wants to be popular. He wants to blow. And if the guy doesn't have that patience, if he doesn't have the required education, the required exposure, the required skill, and he wants to blow, he must say something. Unfortunately, Nigerians, it is the likes of King that they like. It is what Nigerians want to hear that King is saying. If you on your phone and you are abusing people and you are cursing people, you go viral, you go popular, bloggers will pick it, people will share it. If you are abusing people for 1 hour, they will watch it from beginning to the end. They will be laughing, even if you've not passed any message. But if you make an intelligent video, if you make a logical video, conducting good analysis, some people will even be telling you that, oh, your 10 minutes video is too long, your 15 minutes video is too long. That's Nigerian for you. They don't like you to do things logically. They will hide behind their keypad, but they will be pushing you to do the wrong thing. And that is why King has found himself in police net now, because there are some people that will be encouraging him. For those of you that usually encourage such things, you wouldn't expect that somebody like me now will on my phone and will just start abusing people. No, when Adeboye spoke about the dollar, I had strong words. I made a video. If you check my video catalog, and I can attach it to the end of this video, I had some strong positions at that point in time. But that doesn't mean I will not be abusing the man. But Nigerians, they don't like to hear anything logical. It's either you are abusing or you are cursing, and that is not wrong. So long as King needs to change, Nigeria too needs to change their approach and orientation, so that some of these guys will not be desperate to be making terrible content. It's been an interesting time with you on this episode of Politin with Dr. Omoshola Deji. Dr. Deji is a political scientist with a PhD in political science. This is where we relax to dissect politics and happenings in the polity. Do go to subscribe, turn on your notification button, catch up with my past videos, and of course, I have great, interesting videos coming your way. Till I see you again, always know that I love you all sincerely.